Hey fellas, this is my third take. My cognitive functioning is low. It's baseline low. Like they did a MOCA test, which is a basic cognitive functioning test, and I scored mildly, moderately low on it. It's 24, 26 is normal, 30 is perfect score. And that was me giving it my best go. That was at the doctor's office. So there's that, and then I'm also on a intracranial pressure lowering medication that also fucks with my cognition. And then I'm on my second day of corticosteroid infusions out of 5, which just, I don't know, it does a number on your brain. The first day it's kind of nice because I feel like I had a cup of coffee, and then the second day forward it sucks because I didn't get any sleep last night. I was thinking about the ending of the movie No Country for Old Men when I was in the infusion center.
All right, then. Two of them both had my father in them. It's peculiar. I'm older now than he ever was by 20 years. So, in a sense, he's the younger man. Anyway, the first one I don't remember too well, but it was about meeting him in town somewhere, and he gave me some money. I think I lost it. The second one, it was like we was both back in the older times, and I was a horseback going through the mountains of a night, going through this pass in the mountains. It was cold, and there was snow on the ground. He rode past me and kept on going, never said nothing going by, just rode on past. And he had his blanket wrapped around him and his head down. When he rode past, I seen he was carrying fire in a horn, the way people used to do, and I could see the horn from the light inside of it, about the color of the moon. And in the dream, I knew that he was going on ahead. And he's fixing to make a fire somewhere out there in all that dark and all that cold. And I knew that whenever I got there, he'd be there. And then I woke up.
But one of the things that it made me weep because I was watching it again because I was just it made me long for that feeling of an authority figure who can provide me a sense of hope. Because for a lot of people, that's God. God gives them a sense of hope and a sense of security and a sense of well-being in their future. I don't believe in God, and I can't believe in God, even when I try to. So I don't get hope from anywhere, you know? It's like I don't have that security of knowing that there's a fire in the distance that I can ride off to and make it and be secure. To know that somebody will be there. I don't know. That scene really got me for some reason. Part of it's kind of part of it's because of kind of my issues with my dad. Because I expected at the beginning of all this for him to be there for me, to advocate for me and all this, and that didn't turn out to be the case whatsoever. And so I don't really have anybody. Even my doctor, he's a good doctor, it seems like. But, he's not saying things like, we're going to get this figured out no matter what. So don't worry. I'm going to stick out with you, and we're going to figure it out. Because I've been dropped a lot of times. And it makes you suspicious, And even by nice people, who I thought were nice people, have been dropped. So it makes you suspicious a little bit when you have this history that's manipulated your psychology, and you have a doctor that's nice, and you start to wonder, is he gonna just drop me? Will he just drop me? And then what then? Because I've run out of referrals. I've plowed straight through them, and I've canceled on the ones that had no promise whatsoever. I don't know. I just, that scene kind of pulled at my heart, and made me wish that there was something that could provide me a sense of hope. I don't have much of a sense of hope. I have some sense of hope in the sense that I'm not dead. Because if I didn't have any hope at all, then I would just kill myself, But So I have some hope in the sense that maybe one day I can finally find an answer to this, but I don't have that coming from anybody else. It's just me carrying the horn of fire, alone. And I have good people to try to instill hope in me, but I'm a stubborn person. I'm slightly pessimistic. If you put me on a scale, like I'm pretty pessimistic. In some ways, it served me well. It's like going to the gym. I always hated when people talk about body dysmorphia and going to the gym, because it's like, if you're going to the gym, you should have a healthy level of body dysmorphia. Otherwise, they'll stop going to the gym. Every time I looked in the mirror, I wasn't satisfied. Every time I looked at my 1 rep max, I wasn't satisfied. I wanted to go harder. I wanted to get bigger, wanted to get stronger. And I kept me going back, and people complain about that. I get legit body dysmorphia, but people complain about that on a small scale. And I'm like, isn't that what you want? Don't you want to be better? Don't you always want to be better? Well, I don't have a whole lot more to say, and my brain's a little scrambled at the moment, so I'm just gonna stop this video right there, and maybe somebody can find a glimmer of something in that, and this will just be documentation as well, for my medical stuff. Appreciate you guys watching. Peace.